What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some Belinda Carlisle, and we're moving to the next chapter in this journey. Once again, major shout out to Phil for sharing this catalog and many, many others. And the next album is Runaway Horses, 1989, and the first track is Leave a Light On. So Leave a Light On, the idea of awaiting someone's return, thus implicitly indicating a separation, but an expectation that whoever has gone away will be coming home, or at least arriving somewhere based on a plan of reunion, and thus the idea of making them feel more welcome or making their return easier so that they don't have to return in the dark or have a sense that, you know, the place is not open and inviting. And of course, here in the US, Motel 6, there's a chain of motels, and their slogan, at least for a long time, is "We'll leave a light on for you." The idea that, you know, someone will be waiting up, whether that's like literally they're staying awake until you arrive, or more figuratively, the idea that, again, your return shall be anticipated and welcomed. So that's what I would expect, some sort of return, and that could of course be figurative, like, you know, someone breaks up or leaves another person, but the other person leaves a light on, expecting at some point they may come back. So that's what I'm thinking of in advance. Of course, that might have nothing to do with it, but let's give it a listen. This is Belinda Carlisle. The tune is Leave a Light On, and it's the first track on her 1989 album, Runaway Horses.
Take my hand, tell me
pretty epic, like late 80s synth rock song there. Definitely some, constant guitar, that deep bass line with the bass guitar, but also some keyboard lines. But I'm curious, that solo, that was a guitar, right? Like it felt like a guitar solo, but it had an interesting audio quality. I feel like there must have been some effect on it, or some pedal or something. It had a really interesting sound, though I do think it was guitar. There was a moment where I was like, wait, is that a keyboard or like some other keyed instrument? But like, yeah, just had a really unusual sound if it was a guitar. Nevertheless, yeah, it's what I thought, though I actually thought it'd be the other way around. But no, she's the one who will be going out into the world, and it breaks her heart to have to leave. She doesn't want to leave, but even when she's gone, he's going to be the air she breathes. Like she'll be consumed with thoughts and feelings about him, and will be back before he can even close the door to give him all the loving he needs. So yeah, it was a bit flipped from what I thought, but it makes me wonder, the idea of a musician, got to go on tour, got to go record at the studio, maybe gone for a few months. It feels like it's the kind of song that you could interpret maybe autobiographically. I don't know anything about Belinda's personal life, but it has that sense that like it could be written by, or at least about, a musician who, again, has to tour, has to be out on the road, and thinking about her significant other while she's gone. Though, again, the idea of like, I'll be back before you close the door. I mean, that could just be like, I'll be back before you even know it. You'll still be thinking about me leaving, and boom, I'm going to be back again, and we'll have, this lovely connection. So leave a light on, because I'm not going to be gone that long. But you could interpret it figuratively to be like, maybe, it seems like for him that it is the end, that, she just needed her freedom. She needed to go out into the world, and, well, I guess that's it. Oh, wait, you're back? So I think it's more directly interpretable just as, again, the idea that she has to go take care of something, she has to go do her thing, but that she has no intention of leaving for good, because she's saying like, I don't even want to leave in the first place. But yeah, I enjoy the layering of her vocals. I think they were all Belinda, right? But like the chorus, at the very least, there were multiple voices in there, even if, again, it's just Belinda layered on top of herself. Maybe backup singers, but I'm less inclined to think that. And then at the end, they went a bit polyphonic, where, there's the main melodic vocal line, and then there were some flourishes that were, like, out of the same rhythm. They were, again, sort of, like, polyphonic and layered, but different than the layered chorus. But yeah, I enjoy it. It's, kind of has that epic quality, very, like, epic synth rock, emotional in terms of the feeling and the lyrical sentiment, so far as I caught it. And yeah, a cool opening to this album. I'm curious to know, what's coming. I'm curious about the album title, Runaway Horses. Again, horses, at least like those that are domesticated, not Mustangs, isn't it? Like, I think Mustangs is synonymous with like wild horse. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Either way, it suggests horses that are out on their own, but which had a context of being, possessed or part of some domesticated situation. So I wonder if there's some meaning with that relative to this song. In any case, a cool opener. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.